friends, welcome to our bookkeeping series. Today we are going to learn about journal entries in accounting. The journal is called first book of accounting where all transactions are recorded. The first time it is also known as the book of original entry. So let's learn what is journal entry. So here you can see the introduction of journal entries. So every in accounting system, every company starts with a journal. So it is a starting point of the accounting system, and it every financial transactions whatever happens in company is first recorded in the journal entry as a journal entry. Then while writing a journal entry we should record the date, the particulars means what transactions we did and what we are doing, and another is debit account, credit account, and the amount, how much amount is done and how much expenses is there, and like that, and what is debited and what is credited. We have to record all the information within journal entry. So now let's talk about rules of journal entry. So here are the golden rules of accounting. It is also known as the rules of double entry system, or it is, yeah. So here is one is personal account, another real account, and then last one is nominal account. So I have also made the video about the double entry bookkeeping system rules. So you can also watch that. But let me remind you again. So personal account is basically debit the receiver, credit the giver. Means if someone receives some things within the company, that means they are the receiver. That means we should debit them. And if credit, if the company is giving something outside the company, then that should be credited. And so in context of real account, debit means what comes in. For example, if you buy a computer, then we should debit that because it is coming in our company as an asset. And if at that time buying computer we pay cash, so that can be credited. What means what goes out. So in nominal account we should debit all the expenses and losses, and we should credit all incomes and gains. So if you want to learn journal entry and if you want to do transactions, you should simply remember these three rules, which is really helpful for you to do journal entry. And talking about the format of journal entry, this is very simple format. So we write date and particulars, debit, credit, and in debit credit the amount. If something is debited we write under that section, and if something is credited we write under that credit section. So now let's look an example. So here is one example. If Ram invests 10,000 cash into the business, what will be the journal entry? So let's simple it and clarify it. Here what we need to understand is Ram invests 10,000 cash into the business. So always remember that we record transaction according to the company, not according to the person. So here the cash is coming into the business. So for that reason we debit cash account is in that personal account. We know the rules is debit the receiver and credit the giver. So according to that rule, cash account is debited and invest cash into business means capital account is credited. So here cash is coming, so it's debited, and capital means it's owner claim. Basically Ram can claim its money into the business, so because of that we credit cash capital account. So now let's look on some importance of journal. So why we need journal entries? So it keeps all transaction in a systematic way. If we do journal entries, then our transaction is in a systematic way. We record each and every transaction in correct section, like debit, which need to be debited, we do under that, which need to be credited, we do on credit side. So because of that, all transactions are in a systematic way, and it also helps us to detect errors by by keeping debit and credit equal. Like every transactions have debit and credit effect. So if there is one transaction, in that transaction one is debited and other is credited, because a double entry system rule is debit and credit should be equal. So for that reason, if we do journal entries and debit and credit are not equal, then we can detect errors, if because that should be equal. And third one is it provides a basis for posting into the ledger. So first we make journal entry, and according to the help of that we make ledger after that. So these are the importance of journal. In this video, we learned the meaning of journal, the rules of journal entries, its format and example, and its importance. In the next video, we will learn about laser posting. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Thank you.